Happy Monday. I don't know about you all, but I'm still tired from prom, but it was a great prom. I only got a couple books read this week because this weekend I was exhausted any time that I was at home. But one of the books that I read is called Gilded Cage. It is by Vic James, and it's brand new. I'm not even sure if this one's been published yet, but it will be out very soon. And the next one doesn't come out until maybe September, and the next one's probably next year. It's obviously a trilogy, but it's about sort of an alternate history in current times. So if you go back and imagine that things didn't turn out the way we know them. So in the Civil War, the North and the South stayed separate. Well, in England, some stuff went on too, so that the people who were Parliament and the Prime Minister lost out to the peerage. So the lords and the ladies and whatnot became the rulers of England. And part of the reason they did that is because they have this thing called skill, which lets them manipulate other people's minds and do great things. Some people's skill is better than others. They can build things. Some people's skill can just, stir your tea kind of thing. And so it's really interesting because what makes being the ruling class so great in this book is that they have decided that they will be served by the non-ruling class. So you have to sign up for 10 years of slave days. Doesn't matter when you do them, you do get to pick. You can do them as early as 18, or you can do them in your 60s. If you have a family, once your youngest one turns 10, you can slave days together. So you all get sent to this place where you do manual labor that's really, really hard. Or you live in a lord or lady's house and you are their servants. So it's a really interesting concept. So you have this downtrodden lower class that's literally being stepped on. Then you have this ruling class who has some sort of telekinesis power. And obviously there's going to be clashes. I found it to be very good, even though fantasy is not my favorite genre. I did enjoy it. It wasn't really dystopian, but there was some mystery involved, and there was some fantasy, and of course there's a little bit of romance. I really liked it. So we'll be getting it for the collection probably next year. We'll keep up and get the rest of them. The other book I read was Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. Colleen Hoover writes what we call new adults. So obviously we buy a lot of young adult books here in the library because you all mostly are teenagers reading our books. New adult is just right above that. It's not all the way to adult. They're not talking about mortgages and having kids and retirement, planning futures. But it's slightly different than young adult in that in young adult books, we expect some character growth, like the main characters learn something. Well, in new adult, the main characters just live their lives. And so sometimes they learn something, sometimes they have fun, sometimes they mess up epically. So Colleen Hoover writes a lot of that new adult genre. Maybe Someday is about these two apartment dwellers. They live across from each other in the courtyard. And one plays guitar, and the other one is living with a roommate, but her boyfriend comes in and visits. The book really opens with the one with the roommate sitting on the stairs in the rain, because as it turns out, the roommate and the boyfriend are a little closer than maybe they should be. So the guy on the other balcony with the guitar sends down his roommate to rescue her and says, well, come on up, spend the night. I mean, obviously, you're sitting in the rain on what is actually your birthday, so how bad is that? And she lives with them for a while, and they collaborate with some music writing. So I'm not going to tell you any more than that because you start to give away some secrets, but it's really good. If you just like good romance, just a good romance, Colleen Hoover is your author. This is in the public library. I literally checked it out as an ebook. We might buy some Colleen Hoover next year to sort of flesh out our romance collection a little bit, but we don't have any of it right now. We have some stuff like it, though. So if you're interested in what this new adult genre is, if you'd like to try it out, come see us, and we'll direct you towards them. Hope you guys have a great afternoon. See you on Thursday.